Three Enemy Speech by Abhyuday Srivatsa. Think of a butterfly. The colorful creature starts off as a measly caterpillar. The caterpillar, which is confined to a tree, grows into a free-flying butterfly. As the creature grows, it gains freedom and has new experiences. This idea is reflected in the real world as well. When people move into a different environment, whether a new city, house, or school, they experience new events. These new events allow people to learn more about the real world and gain more knowledge about everyday life. The thread of commonality between myself and my characters is that we all had to adapt to new environments, but the environment itself is what sets us apart. Marjane Satrapi, the main character from Persepolis, is a teen living in the war-infested Iran. In order to escape the deadly environment, her parents sent her to Austria to study. Marjane takes a flight to the new country all on her own. In Austria, Marjane is quick to make new friends. She even gets herself a boyfriend. Unfortunately, Marjane's friends pull her into their unhealthy cycle of drugs, alcohol, and skipping school. Even though she tried to escape the hostile environment in Iran, Marjane finds herself in another toxic environment. Eventually, Marjane also submits under peer pressure and tries to fit in with the rest of the teens in her school in Austria. She finds herself trapped in a dangerous habit of partying, smoking, and drinking. Marjane, like the butterfly, flies with freedom into a new environment. Sadly for this butterfly, the place she ends up in is more likely to harm her than benefit her. Walter Lee Younger, one of the main characters from Lorraine Hansberry's A Raisin in the Sun, has to adapt into a new environment in his own house. Walter has a dream to open a liquor shop. He plans to use the remaining insurance money left in his deceased father's account. However, all the other members of his family want to use the money for themselves. Walter's view was that he was the only person who would use the money in the right way, so he should get all of it. His selfish mindset causes his family to often have arguments. When the money finally arrives, Walter's mother, Mama, gives him a portion to spend on his store and to pay for his younger sister's college fee. In spite of his mother's instructions, Walter invests all of the money on his store. He ends up losing all the money when his investor turns back on Walter. Walter finally realizes what he had done to his family and becomes depressed. Mama comes to the rescue and convinces Walter to salvage whatever money was left. Using the strength that his mother gave him, Walter closes a deal on a new house. He realizes that he should have used the money in a way that his whole family would have benefited from. Like a caterpillar, Walter was confined in his selfish actions and thoughts. But when Mama consoles Walter, he closes a deal on a new house, allowing his family to fly into a new environment, like a butterfly. Adelina Amaltre, the main character from The Young Elites, has to adapt into a new world of secrecy and isolation. In Adelina's country, a massive plague struck and had infected many people. The infected people usually endured a mark, signifying that they were affected by the deadly plague. In Adelina's case, she lost an eye. These people are called malfetos and are discriminated against by the community. Adelina, who is a malfeto, was abused by her father. Her father was ashamed of having a malfeto daughter. Enraged by the constant harassment from her father, Adelina accidentally summons her malfeto power, killing her father in the process. After realizing that she has special powers, but fearing that the community would harass her, Adelina goes to hiding. She learns that there's a group of malfetos with special powers, the Young Elites. She joins this group, hoping to grow her power and make new friends. She starts her journey with the Young Elites, training with the others and making new friends. Although they live in secrecy and isolation, the Young Elites try to bring justice to all malfetos in their country. They do this by killing all offenders towards malfetos. Adelina started off like a caterpillar, stuck in her home, but she realizes who she was and explores a new environment of secrecy and isolation, flying free like a butterfly. I have also had to adapt to a new environment. When I was 9 years old, my family and I moved into Evergreen. The new community was a mystery to me. I had no friends and no idea what to expect of the area. Although I started off with confusion, I was quick to make friends and understand the peaceful vibe of the area. Throughout the years, I have been to 3 schools in Evergreen and have had many friends. Coming to Evergreen really helped me understand who I am. My teachers have all helped me become who I am right now, and my friends have always been there for me. Like Marjane, Walter, and Adelina, I had to explore a new environment, and I grew my personality, learn more about the world, and gain knowledge of everyday life. Our world is full of new environments. Exploring those environments fuels our learning and understanding, allowing us to experience real-world problems and helping us gain knowledge about everyday life. These experiences allow us to grow from an idle caterpillar to a free-flying butterfly.